Hey, future CPAs, ready to tackle that mountain of CPA exam study materials?
We're here to help you sift through it all.
Yeah, we'll zero in on what really matters for this new CPA evolution exam.
Think of us as your guides.
Right, your guides to navigate this whole new landscape of the CPA exam.
And don't worry,
We promise no all-nighters or caffeine crashes.
definitely not.
So your mission, if you choose to accept it, is to really understand how this exam's structured.
How it's changed.
What's different in terms of content and how to study smarter, not harder.
That's key.
So let's kick things off by talking about this whole CPA evolution thing.
Right. It's more than just a fancy name.
It sounds pretty dramatic.
It is. The AICPA, that's the American Institute of CPAs, they've completely revamped the exam with this CPA Evolution Initiative.
So they didn't just add a few new questions.
No, it's a total, complete overhaul
Wow.
to make sure the CPA license is still relevant.
In today's crazy business world, everything changes so fast.
Exactly, yeah.
So, CPA evolution, not just a catchy name. This means big changes.
For sure.
For anyone prepping for this exam, what would you say is the headline here?
The biggest shift.
Yeah, the biggest shift that's going to impact future CPAs.
I would say it's the focus on, real-world skills.
Okay, interesting.
It's not enough to just memorize formulas anymore.
Oh, no.
The exam tests you on how you actually apply that accounting knowledge
I see.
to solve problems in, cybersecurity, data analytics.
Like the stuff that's happening right now.
Yeah, and complex business transactions.
So it's really about being a CPA in the real world.
Exactly. Think of it as moving from just number crunching to being a strategic decision maker.
Oh, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah,
So being a CPA today means being tech savvy,
definitely.
problem solver,
Yes,
and being able to advise businesses on a whole new level.
absolutely.
That's exciting.
Much more than just balancing spreadsheets.
Right. So let's get into the structure of this new exam. I've heard people call it a choose-your-own-adventure format.
Oh, yeah.
What's that all about?
So there's a new core plus discipline model.
Okay.
Everyone takes 3 core sections. Financial accounting and reporting, that's FAR.
Right.
Auditing and attestation, AUD, and taxation and regulation, ROG.
Gotcha.
These cover, the foundational knowledge.
Makes sense, like the bedrock.
Yeah, exactly, that
Yeah.
every CPA needs.
Okay, the core sections, that's the foundation.
Yep.
But then things get a little more interesting with the disciplines. Right?
That's the fun part.
Yeah, the choose-your-own-adventure part.
Yes. This is where you pick your specialty.
Oh.
You choose one of 3 disciplines.
Okay.
Business analysis and reporting, we call that BR, Information Systems and Controls, ISC,
ISC.
or Tax Compliance and Planning, TCP.
TCP. So BRR for the financial analysts,
Yeah, think like that.
ISC for the tech-minded CPAs, and TCP for, the tax gurus.
You got it.
I like it. All right, so now let's dive into the content changes themselves.
Okay, yeah.
What are some of the biggest things that candidates should be aware of?
Some surprises.
Yeah, give us the inside scoop.
Okay, so in AUD, there's a huge emphasis on ethics
Oh, interesting.
and professional skepticism.
So it's not just about knowing the rules.
No.
It's about understanding the why.
Yeah, and the exam goes way deeper into real-world scenarios,
Oh, wow.
like asking you to analyze ethical dilemmas
I see.
and apply your professional judgment to assess risk.
So, you're actually in the situation.
Yeah.
That's cool. What about FAR? Any major changes in that area?
Well, FAR has expanded its coverage of state and local government accounting.
Oh, wow.
So with increased spending on infrastructure
Right.
and complex budgeting at the local level,
Okay.
there's this growing demand for CPAs
I can see that.
with expertise in GASB pronouncements.
GAST.
That's the Governmental Accounting Standards Board.
Gotcha.
So it's specialized, but
But it could be lucrative.
exact.
Government accounting, who knew? That's the hidden gem of the CPA world.
Right.
Okay, now I got to ask about a red.
Okay, yeah.
Any big curveballs in the tax realm?
Well, property transactions.
Oh, yeah. That's a hot topic.
They're a much bigger focus now in ROPED.
With everything going on in the real estate market,
Exactly. CPAs need a deep understanding of all those tax implications.
of buying and selling.
Buying, selling, managing property.
Wow, there's a lot to know.
Yeah, everything from depreciation rules to capital gains taxes.
And the tax regulations are always changing.
All within that, ever-changing landscape.
Okay, so ethics, in auditing,
Yes.
government accounting in FAR,
Uh-huh.
property transactions in RE,
It's a lot.
CPA Evolution, they weren't kidding around with that name.
No, they weren't.
But, let's be real.
Yeah,
All this new information, it can feel kind of daunting.
I can see that.
Like if I were starting my CPA journey right now,
Yeah.
I'd probably be pretty overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Any advice on how to tackle all this material?
Without losing your sanity.
Yes, without losing your sanity.
Well, first,
Yeah.
make sure you're using the right tools.
Oh, that's important.
Ditch those old study materials.
Like, get rid of them completely.
Yeah, invest in resources that are designed for this new CPA Evolution exam,
Okay.
like Search and CPA Review.
Okay.
And Becker, they're known for updating their materials.
Oh, so they're up to date.
Yeah, quickly to reflect the latest changes.
So you're not studying the wrong stuff.
Yeah, because using outdated materials is like studying for a completely different test.
Right. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Updated materials are non-negotiable.
Absolutely.
What about practice exams?
Ooh, those are crucial,
Really?
especially now with this new format.
How important are they?
Well, they're essential.
Like, super important.
Yeah, the AICPA, they offer sample tests that actually simulate the real exam environment,
Oh, wow.
including task-based simulations and multiple choice questions.
So it's like you're taking the real thing.
Exactly. Use these to familiarize yourself with the format,
Okay.
the timing, the types of questions you're going to see.
So it's not just about knowing the content.
No.
You have to know how to apply it
Right.
under pressure.
Yeah. And the AICPA website, that's your go-to for all of that.
Okay.
For sample tests and blueprints outlining like what each section covers.
So the AICPA website bookmarked.
Yes.
But what about the actual exam day?
Oh, yeah.
Any tips for managing, the stress, the logistics?
Yeah, the whole experience can be a bit nerve-wracking,
Yeah.
but the basics are key.
Like what?
Get a good night's sleep.
Oh, come on. That's so important.
It is. Eat a healthy breakfast, fuel your brain.
Right. No caffeine overload.
No.
Yeah.
And arrive at the testing center early.
Okay. Good advice.
Avoid that last-minute panic.
Makes sense. Once you're there, what then?
Just breathe.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
put in the work.
Right.
Now it's time to show what you know.
I like that. What about during the exam itself? Any time management tips?
Yeah, pacing is key.
Okay.
Before you jump into a section,
Yeah.
quickly scan through the questions.
Just to get a sense.
Yeah, get a sense of what's ahead
Okay.
and allocate your time accordingly.
That's smart.
Yeah, and as for breaks,
Oh, yeah. The breaks.
the AICPA now offers a 15-minute break that doesn't count against your total exam time.
What a free break.
Yeah, a free break.
I'll take it.
Highly recommend taking it.
Yeah. Why not?
Just to clear your head,
Yeah.
refocus.
Okay. And what about those optional breaks that do count towards the clock?
Yeah.
Any strategic advice on when and how to use those?
Just listen to your body and mind.
That's important.
If you're hitting a wall, you're feeling overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Or just need a few minutes to reset.
Okay.
Don't hesitate to take one,
Okay.
but be mindful of the time.
Right.
Plan them strategically.
So you don't end up rushing.
Exactly. You don't want to rush through those last few questions.
Okay. Pacing, strategic breaks, and taking advantage of that free 15-minute break.
Definitely.
Got it. Now, I know you've been through this whole CPA journey yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Looking back, is there anything you wish you had known about?
Oh, for sure.
Or any resources you wish you'd utilized
Absolutely.
that could have made the whole experience, a bit easier?
Definitely. I wish I'd known about the power of finding a CPA mentor.
Oh, interesting.
Having someone who's already navigated this path
Yeah.
to offer guidance and support,
Okay.
that can be invaluable.
Like having your own personal Yoda,
Yeah, exactly.
guiding you through the CPA galaxy.
They can provide insights, share their own experiences,
Okay.
help you stay motivated,
Especially when it gets tough.
especially when it gets tough.
So where do you even find a CPA mentor?
Well, believe it or not,
Yeah.
the AICPA Candidate Resource Hub actually has a mentor matchmaking feature.
What? A CPA matchmaking service?
Yeah, basically.
That's amazing.
It connects aspiring CPAs with experienced professionals.
That's a great way to tap into that network of support.
Exactly. Get personalized guidance.
A CPA matchmaking service.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. Anything else you wish you'd done differently?
I wish I'd embraced the power of online communities.
Oh.
Earlier in my studies,
Yeah.
there's a wealth of knowledge and support out there
Okay.
in online forums
Right.
and study groups.
So it's like having a virtual study buddy.
Yeah. Available 24/7.
That's awesome.
You can bounce ideas off of people,
Yeah.
ask questions, share those I'm going to tear my hair out moments.
Oh, the I'm going to tear my hair out moments. I know them well.
Right. We've all been there.
So we've got the AICPA Candidate Resource Hub
Yes.
for mentor matchmaking,
Uh-huh.
online communities for virtual study buddies.
That's right.
Any specific online communities you recommend?
Reddit has a really great, vibrant CPA exam subreddit.
Oh, Reddit.
Yeah. Candidates share tips, resources, support,
Okay.
and accounting forums like Another 71.
Okay, another 71.
They're excellent platforms for connecting with, other test takers.
Right, other people who are going through the same thing
Exactly.
and getting expert advice.
Yep.
Okay, Reddit and accounting forums. Noted. When I was studying for the exams, finding that group of fellow CPA warriors,
Oh, yeah.
that was a game changer.
It makes a big difference.
We'd have study sessions, quiz each other,
Yeah.
share tips, and just vent about the stress.
Oh, for sure.
It made the whole experience so much more manageable.
Absolutely.
Knowing you're not alone,
Yeah.
it makes all the difference.
Huge motivator.
Helps you stay on track.
Definitely.
So we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
From those big picture changes in CPA evolution to the nitty-gritty
Uh-huh.
of study materials
Yeah.
and exam day strategies.
That's right.
But this is just the beginning
Oh, yeah.
of our deep dive.
I feel
In our next segment, we're going to really explore those discipline options
we will.
in more detail and help you figure out which path best aligns
Which one's right for you?
with your career goals
Absolutely.
and interests.
Yep.
So stay tuned.
Not go anywhere.
All right, welcome back, CPA adventurers.
We're ready to dive deeper.
In our last segment, we talked about those big changes coming with CPA evolution.
And how to navigate this whole new world.
Exactly. But now let's really zoom in on those discipline options.
Yeah, help you figure out which path
Might be the right fit.
for your career goals.
Yeah, it's like choosing your CPA superpower.
I like that. Choosing a discipline, it's a pretty big decision.
It is.
It's not just about picking a topic that sounds interesting.
Right, right.
It's about aligning your skills
Yeah,
with, the future of accounting.
the future of the profession.
Yeah, and showcasing your expertise to potential employers.
So it's a strategic move,
Definitely.
like in a video game.
Yeah.
You want to pick the one that gives you the best skills
Exactly.
for the challenges ahead.
For sure.
So let's say I'm listening to this and I'm feeling pumped about CPA evolution,
Okay.
but totally lost when it comes to these disciplines.
I understand.
Where do I even start?
Well, I think you start by thinking about your interests
Okay.
and your strengths.
Okay, strengths and interests.
What parts of accounting, really get you excited?
What are you naturally good at?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Do you love digging into the data?
Yeah. Or maybe you're more fascinated by tax law.
Right. Or are you drawn to technology,
All the changes happen.
how it
fast.
impacts the accounting world?
Yeah. Okay, so it's about self-awareness,
It is.
knowing what you're good at.
Yeah.
What gets you fired up.
For sure.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
So let's break down each discipline.
Okay.
Give us the inside scoop on what it takes to thrive.
In each of these areas.
Yeah, in each of these specialties.
Okay, let's start with business analysis and reporting, or BAR. BAR.
This discipline, it's perfect for people who enjoy data analysis,
Okay.
financial modeling, and communicating complex financial information.
Right, but communicating it clearly.
Yes, in a concise way.
So BIR is for the storytellers
I like that.
of the financial world.
Yeah,
The ones who can take that raw data and turn it into a compelling narrative.
exactly. They need to understand not just the numbers,
Right.
but also the business context behind those numbers.
Oh, I see.
They can identify trends,
Okay.
assess risks, and communicate their findings to, stakeholders.
The decision makers.
Yeah, in a way that informs and influences those strategic decisions.
Okay, so BRR sounds like a great option for those who enjoy that strategic thinking
Definitely.
and have strong communication skills.
Absolutely.
What about information systems and controls, or ISC?
Ah, I see. This is for the tech-savvy CPAs
Okay.
who are, passionate about cybersecurity.
Oh, yeah, that's huge these days. It is. Data analytics and all that's happening in information technology.
It's constantly changing.
It is.
So they're like the guardians of an organization's digital assets.
I like that, yeah.
Yeah.
They ensure data integrity, system security, and compliance with all those regulations.
So ISC is for CPAs who are comfortable in that digital world.
Yeah,
They can speak the language of technology,
sure.
understand how it impacts everything.
Every aspect of business, yeah.
They need to be able to assess risks.
design and implement controls,
Right.
and constantly adapt to new technology.
And evolving cyber threats.
Absolutely. It's a fast-paced field.
It is.
Challenging, but incredibly rewarding.
So ISC sounds perfect for those who love to stay ahead of that tech curve.
Yeah,
And they enjoy problem solving in like a dynamic environment.
for sure.
Okay, so we've got BAR, we've got ISC.
Now for our final discipline,
Yeah, tax compliance and planning, TCP.
ECP.
What makes this area unique?
Well, it's all about navigating the complexities of tax law.
Tax law, there's always something new.
Always changing, yeah.
Right.
It requires a deep understanding of, tax codes,
Right.
regulations, planning strategies, but it's also about building those relationships with clients.
Okay, so there's a personal side to it.
There is, yeah. Understanding their needs,
Okay.
providing that strategic guidance to help them achieve their financial goals.
So TCP specialists, they're more than just number crunchers.
They are. They're advisors, strategists.
Trusted partners to their clients.
Exactly. They need to be analytical, detail-oriented.
But also good communicators.
Yes, strong interpersonal skills
To explain those complex tax concepts
to their clients.
in a way that they can understand.
And help them make informed decisions.
Okay, so each discipline offers, a unique path.
It does.
Requires a specific set of skills and
Absolutely.
interests.
Yeah.
But let's be real.
Okay.
Even when you find your perfect CPA match,
Right.
studying for this exam is still going to be pretty intense.
It is.
What advice would you give to someone who's feeling overwhelmed
Yeah.
by the sheer volume of material?
That's a lot.
Yeah, struggling to stay motivated.
First, remember you're not alone.
Oh, that's important.
Every CPA candidate, they face those moments of doubt,
Yeah.
frustration.
Yeah,
It's a challenging journey,
it is.
but it's also incredibly rewarding.
So don't give up.
Don't give up, and don't be afraid to reach out for support.
Oh, that's good advice.
Find a study buddy.
Yeah.
Join an online forum.
Right.
Connect with a CPA mentor.
We talked about that.
Yeah. Sharing your struggles, celebrating your wins
Yeah,
with others who understand what you're going through.
I get it.
It can make all the difference.
So it's like having your own cheering squad
Exactly.
to keep you going when you hit those study slumps.
For sure.
And speaking of study slumps, what about specific strategies
Yeah.
for tackling the material itself?
Okay.
Are there any techniques that work particularly well?
For CPA evolution.
Yeah, for this new exam.
One technique that I found really effective
Okay.
is called spaced repetition.
Space repetition.
Yeah, it's a study method where you review material at increasing intervals.
So not cramming everything in at the last minute?
No cramming.
Okay, good.
So instead of, reading a chapter once and moving on,
Right.
you revisit those key concepts multiple times,
Okay.
spacing out your review sessions.
So over days or weeks?
Yeah, exactly. You might start by reviewing the material the next day,
Okay,
then again a few days later,
gotcha.
and then again a week later.
So it's like building a house.
I like that analogy.
You lay the foundation,
Yeah,
let it settle,
right.
and then add each layer gradually,
You got it.
making sure the structure is solid before moving on.
Exactly. Each time you revisit the material,
Mm.
you're strengthening your memory
Right.
and improving your understanding.
I see.
And the best part is,
Yeah.
there are apps and software programs
Oh, cool.
that are designed specifically for this.
For space repetition.
Yeah, like Anki.
Anki, okay.
That can help you automate the whole process.
Okay, so space repetition
Yes.
and tech tools.
To help you stay on track.
Got it. What about those task-based simulations?
Yes.
They're a bigger part of this new exam.
They are, and they're designed to test your ability to apply your knowledge
Okay.
in real-world situations.
So it's not enough to just know the rules
No, you have to know how to use them.
in a practical setting.
Yeah, and the key is practice.
Practice, practice, practice.
Exactly. The AICPA website has sample simulations for each section.
Oh, that's good to know.
Use them to get familiar with the format,
Okay.
the timing,
Right.
the types of tasks you'll be asked to do.
Okay.
And don't just focus on getting the right answer.
Oh, there's more to it than that.
There is. Analyze your thought process.
Okay.
Identify areas where you struggled.
I see.
And make sure you understand the concepts behind it.
Why behind the answers.
Exactly.
Got it. We've talked about study strategies,
Yeah.
support systems.
Right.
But what about managing stress
Oh, that's important.
and maintaining healthy balance?
Yes, throughout this whole process.
Yeah, it's easy to get caught up in the pressure.
It is.
Let the CPA exam consume your life.
Yeah, you have to prioritize your well-being.
That's true.
Make sure you're getting enough sleep.
Oh, there's that sleep again.
Sleep is crucial. Eating nutritious foods.
No junk food.
Uh-uh. Maybe a little. And exercise.
Exercise.
Yeah, incorporate exercise into your routine.
But I need to study.
I know it might seem counterintuitive
Yeah.
to take time away from studying.
So go for a run.
Yeah, but trust me, those breaks will help you focus better.
Oh.
You'll retain information more effectively.
So it's not just about hitting the books 24/7.
Yeah.
It's about taking care of yourself.
Your physical and mental health.
Treat it like a marathon, not a sprint.
Exactly. Because burnout is real,
Yeah, it is.
and it can sabotage your whole study plan.
Oh, no.
So listen to your body,
Okay.
take breaks when you need them,
Right.
and don't be afraid to step away from the books.
Yeah, recharge. Do something you enjoy.
A little guilt-free fun every now and then
Exactly.
can go a long way.
For sure.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
Choosing the right discipline,
Yeah.
mastering those task-based simulations,
Uh-huh.
staying sane throughout the process.
Absolutely.
But our CPA deep dive isn't over yet.
Oh, no.
In our final segment, we're going to reveal some hidden resources
Okay.
and support systems that can give you that extra edge
Like unlocking the cheat codes.
to CPA success.
Yes.
So stay tuned. All right, welcome back, CPA Explorers. We've journeyed through this revamped CPA exam, explored the discipline options, and we've armed you with study strategies.
Now it's time to uncover those hidden resources.
Yes, those support systems, those secret weapons.
That can give you that extra edge. Yeah, in your CPA quest.
It's amazing how many valuable resources people overlook.
Even people already in the field.
Yeah, even experienced CPAs.
Okay, you've got my attention. Let's unlock this treasure chest of CPA secrets.
Okay, first up,
Yummy.
the AICPA's Candidate Resource Hub.
Candid Your Resource Hub.
It's like a one-stop shop for CPA exam candidates.
I haven't heard of this one. Tell me more.
Okay, so it's a centralized hub for all things exam-related.
I see.
FAQs, study tips for each section,
Oh, that's helpful.
sample exam questions to test your knowledge,
Wow.
even info on how the exam scored.
So everything you need in one place.
Exactly. Streamlines your prep.
And did I hear you say something about mentor matchmaking?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They have this feature that connects aspiring CPAs with experienced professionals.
Hold on, a CPA mentor matchmaking service.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's amazing. I wish I had known about that when I was studying.
Right. Sometimes you need someone who's been there
Yeah, someone to talk you off the lead.
when you're feeling overwhelmed.
Totally.
Having a mentor can make all the difference,
For sure.
especially during those moments of doubt.
Right, they've navigated the challenges.
They understand the pressure.
And they can give you personalized advice.
Exactly.
The Candidate Resource Hub, that's going straight to the top of my list. What else have we got?
Okay, have you heard of interleaving when it comes to studying?
Interleaving, that's a new one.
So it's this technique where you mix up different subjects or topics during your study sessions.
Okay.
Instead of focusing on just one topic for hours,
Yeah,
you switch between different areas,
I see.
even if they seem unrelated.
So instead of spending like a whole day on A-Fair, I might do some FARA, then some AUD, and then maybe some RED.
Exactly. It forces your brain to work harder to recall information
Okay.
and make connections between different concepts.
So it's like cross-training for your brain.
I like that,
I
yeah.
like it. Any tips on how to incorporate this interleaving?
Sure, let's say you're working through practice questions. Instead of doing all the AIR questions, then all the AUD questions, mix them up.
Interesting.
Do a few FAR, switch to AUD, then maybe tackle a ARG question.
Okay, keep things interesting.
Keeps your brain engaged.
Prevents you from getting stuck in a rut.
Exactly.
All right, interleaving is officially added to my study arsenal. What else is in this treasure chest?
Okay, this one might seem obvious, but make sure you're using all the free resources on the AICPA website.
We talked about the Candidate Resource Hub. Is there anything else on their website?
They have a whole section dedicated to CPA evolution.
Really?
Blueprints for each section, sample questions, even practice simulations.
So it's like a free sneak peek into the actual exam.
Exactly. Use these to get familiar with the format, test your knowledge, and figure out where you need to focus your studying.
Okay, the AICPA website, definitely a goldmine of resources.
It is.
Any final words of wisdom for our future CPAs out there?
Remember, this exam is a marathon, not a sprint. It's tough, but it's incredibly rewarding.
Don't give up.
Reach out for support, Celebrate your wins
Stay positive.
and never lose sight of that goal.
Becoming a CTA.
Exactly.
It's not just about passing an exam.
It's about joining a prestigious profession
Contributing your skill
to the business world.
and making a real difference.
You got it.
We've covered so much in this deep dive, from those structural changes to the hidden resources. We've given you the tools to tackle the CPA exam with confidence.
I think so, yeah.
Remember, you've got this. Embrace the challenge, believe in yourself, and never stop learning. And we'll be here cheering you on every step of the way.
Best of luck.
Until next time, happy studying, and may your CPA journey be filled with success.